Hello, Casas family. David Robertson here in beautiful San Raimundo, Guatemala. I am standing on the site of what is to become our La Posada housing facility. We've been in Guatemala for over 12 years now and have grown to such a point where we have so many teams coming down on a regular basis that it's finally time for us to make a larger and more permanent investment here in Guatemala. So we purchased this land with the generous donation from one of our supporting churches. And this land that I'm standing on, just to give you an idea, runs about 60 feet in depth by 100 feet in length. And we've got a couple of our interns here with us this morning so you can get an idea of just exactly what those boundaries are. So one of our interns is standing down here at this corner of the property. I'm standing 60 feet away from her at the other corner, and then 100 feet down by that gravel pile with that 6-foot stake that's standing up is the other corner of the property. And then the fourth corner is directly behind me where our other intern is standing. One of the cool things about having finally secured the property here, having the title for it, is that we're now able to get out and do things like what we're doing today. And one of the things that we're doing today is we're doing a prayer walk over this property. And so during this video, you'll see the interns walking behind us, and just know that they're praying for all of you, our future teams that will be coming down, that will be housed here in this facility. You know that if you've been coming to Guatemala, the place that we house our teams, that have been retrofitted. They're large homes that we've rented and housed our teams there. And we've made it work to a point. And we've come to that point where when we want to be able to control the quality of the housing projects, when we want to make any improvements without pouring money into a property that's not ours, we are finally able to do that. So right now, as I'm shooting this video, our architects back in El Paso, Texas, are making the plans of this property, which is going to be comprised of 2 separate housing units that can be opened up to house one large group of up to 150. It'll also house our warehouse for all of our materials, our tools, everything like that. It'll also have on the second floor of that portion, it'll have our office, our store, and a couple of little studio apartments so that when people that are traveling in for a couple days or a week or so, or even our interns, so that they have someplace to stay. And then on top of that, on the third floor, we're gonna have a large terraced area where teams can come in the evening and meet and debrief. On that first floor, and we've got some artist rendering done that you'll be able to look at. On that first floor, we're gonna have a large dining area that can be partitioned off into 1 team, 2 teams, or 1 large team. We're gonna have a large industrial kitchen where our food is prepared. One of the cool things that's happening here in Guatemala is not only in this facility, but all of our facilities are gonna have state-of-the-art water purification systems installed, just so that, again, we can accommodate and guarantee the safety of our teams that are coming here. And with all of that in mind, we want to invite you to step into this next phase with us. Like I said, the property has been secured by a generous donation, but we're now going to need to raise somewhere between $225,000 and $250,000 to be able to get this facility built to the standards that we want. Not retrofitting some other house or something like that, but a facility that's designed to accommodate you and your groups. Facilities that have adequate shower facilities. Facilities that have ample room for bedding and sleeping all of our people. Facilities that have state-of-the-art water purification systems. So we've been here in Guatemala for over 12 years now. And so it's time for us to have a more permanent presence here in Guatemala. And so we invite you to step into that with us. If you could, think about it, whether you're an individual, family, a business, a charitable foundation, or even your church. if you could consider helping Casas right now build this La Posada, the lodge facility, to be able to house our teams and be here for decades to come. Thank you so much. God bless.